Hey everybody, so I'm back from vacation and I'm back to running, but it's a week after I was initially thinking I was going to be back to running. So I got sick at the end of my vacation. So the week of vacation, I took off from running, and the goal with that was to deload. At the end of my vacation, I got sick. So then that whole following week that I got back from my trip, I was not running. I wasn't feeling well. So I had 2 weeks of no running, and I'm a little bit upset about that because I was hoping to just hit the ground running once I got back. I'm pulling up my Strava here now in a moment to show you what my weekly activities have been. So this is what my Strava looks like right now, and I was doing 20 miles, 20 miles, 20 miles, 20 miles for the 4 weeks before my vacation. Then I went on vacation, and then I didn't do anything that week I got back. I'm not even sure what that's showing. 1.44 miles. Maybe that was a walk. That wasn't even a run. It says registering as a run. I'm not sure where that's from. Maybe that's on a Sunday or something. I don't know. But all I know is that I didn't do what I wanted to do, which was get back up to 20 miles the week after vacation. So I'm a little bit upset about that because I wanted to really hit the ground running when I got back and then see if I can do a 3-mile attempt sometime soon. But this sickness has pushed that timeline into the future. But I wanted to get on and talk about that aspect and how that relates to the overall goal and the training program. Because even though I'm behind, I'm not really behind for any particular reason because there's no time pressure. So I wish I was doing some running, but I'm not going to force it, especially since I'm not feeling well and I'm sick. I was sick. So part of the strategy here is not to give myself time pressure. So I'm not a week behind. I'm not off the training program right now. I'm just not as far as I was expecting to be at this point because of the sickness and because I gave myself some rest. So again, now that I'm back, I'm going to be building up my mileage, getting back to where I feel normal, and then I'm going to start adding in some speed elements again. And I might do a few 2-mile attempts and start to make this 13:39 feel a little bit easier before I try for the 3 miles in less than 20:29. So that's still my goal, is to focus on that 3-mile effort in less than 20 minutes and 29 seconds. And I'm just making my way down. So the sickness kind of is delaying where I want to be, but I'm not technically behind. And I want to make that clear because there's no time pressure with my half marathon in less than 1 hour, 30 minutes goal. I do have the Highland Park / North Shore half marathon on May 31st. So that's coming up. It's about 6 or so weeks away from today, from this week or whatever. So I feel like I'm going to be able to do that race just fine. I don't know what my performance is going to be, but I am actually interested to test out fastest half marathon on that day and see if I could even beat my current PR, which is 1:37. I think that'd be optimistic, but we'll kind of see where I'm at. I'm using that as a little bit of a test. And then again, it all kind of plays into the training for this as I'm trying to make my way down this chart and gradually tick off step by step each split. So I'm still focused on the 3-mile split in less than 20:29. Even with the week of sickness, I'm not really too upset about it. I wish I could have been running, but I'm not stressing about the fact that I missed an extra week. I'm not behind, and I wanted to jump on to kind of explain that idea and how that kind of, this training approach removes that time pressure. So that's a benefit of doing it this way. So if you like this concept, give it a like. If you have a question or comment or you want to poke holes in the plan, please drop that in the comments. I want to engage. I want to workshop this. And then if you think this video would be helpful for another runner to see, send it over to them. Thanks for watching.